All right. What is going on, everybody? We are live for the Mavericks and the Clippers. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. All right, here we go.
See what I'm talking about, Dave? When stars can kind of feel games.
Here's Luka Doncic. Turn around. No good. Kawhi Leonard brings it up. Paul George
has been as good as anybody the last decade.
Gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka for three. No good. Luka Doncic with the rebound.
And 2 years ago with the Raptors. But Leonard and the Clippers bowed out to Denver.
And Luka Doncic with the runner hits that.
Lost that series in 7, so a lot of pressure on the Clippers to bounce back here in the 2021 postseason. Reggie Jackson Jalen Brunson, who was hurt last
gives
year,
it to Kawhi. Kawhi shoots and gets the jumper.
11 points for Kawhi.
And it's 29-24, 2:05 left.
Locked in. This man has just been focused from the start of this game.
Here's Luka Doncic. No good. Gets his own miss. Off the glass and in. 31-24.
Just toying with the Clippers after he got that offensive rebound. So that's 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first quarter for Dallas.
Here's Paul George. Gives it to Batum. Back to Paul George. Gives it back to Batum.
Yeah, he's got to be more aggressive.
Here's Reggie Jackson. Gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets the deuce.
Due to a back injury, but he played the last 2 games of the regular season.
What's up, Asia?
What's
going on, Jacob? What's going on, JT? What's going on, Theodore? JT, 9 o'clock, not 9:30. And no good on that triple try. Here's Reggie Jackson.
To go in the first quarter, 5-point Dallas lead.
Reggie gets to the rack and with the lay-in.
And look, the versatility and the depth.
Luka Doncic brings it up. The score is 31-28.
And you just bring him in
50 seconds left in the first quarter.
When he gets going.
Clippers have scored in 10 of their last 11.
Luka Doncic
now on the switch. Ibaka's
going to drive.
Luka blows by him. The recovery by Ibaka to get the block. Shot clock at 2. Brunson has to hoist it, gets it away.
Brunson, no good.
But he's fouled. So bailed out by a foul as the shot clock expired.
There we go. Now we're at the Staples Center.
And sometimes these errant
plays,
plays
there we go.
A little bit of frantic movement, not only just for the offense, but the defense there. Paul George trying to stay out of the way.
What in God's green earth is going on here?
To pull up and pop up really quickly.
I got to share my stream out. And Verizon wants to act like a dummy.
Yeah, George was in the landing area.
All right, that's a Paul George foul. Here's 35.4 seconds left in the first quarter. 31-28. Brunson's at the free throw line.
Take a look at today's star matchup.
Makes the first free throw. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. 12 points for Luka Doncic. Kawhi has 11 points. 4 rebounds for Luka, 3 for Kawhi, 4 assists for Luka, and 1 assist for Kawhi. And he makes them both. 33-28.
A 12-second difference in the clocks here at the end of the first. Rondo is on the floor for the Clippers, playing his 122nd career playoff game. A 2-time champion.
And there's a foul.
Not a smart
That's
foul
on
by Kleber,
Maxi Kleber.
Kawhi Leonard, that will send Leonard to the line.
And when you think about the Dallas Mavericks, you know that their offense can fire. They have all the offensive weapons you'll ever need, top 10 in the NBA, but where they struggle is on defense. So, you know, for the Clippers, they got to clean up some of the defensive mistakes that were made early on. And one stat that we saw that's mind-blowing, the Dallas Mavericks are 27-0 when they lead after the first quarter.
Kawhi Leonard
that's the
at the free throw
season,
line.
this is the postseason. but ultimately, when they get going,
makes the first free throw.
Going early, they feel a lot
makes
better
it 33-29.
So kind of
Clippers are down by 4 with 25.3 seconds left.
Won a lot of first quarters, but
Luka Doncic checks back in,
it's been 10 years.
enters the game for
Maxi
Maxi Kleber.
Won a series. Back when they won the championship in 2011. It's also the last time they won a game one, and it wasn't even in the finals. It was in the round prior to that. So you're talking about 6 straight game ones they've lost.
There was nobody on this
All right,
team
makes them both a 3-point game.
So you can't reference that exactly.
It's about a 1 second difference, shot clock and game clock, to end this first quarter.
So they weren't expected to.
You're just sour because you were part of one of those game one losses when you were on the Mavericks.
Maybe. I don't know why you're bringing that up either.
Here's Brunson.
6 to shoot. Here's Brunson being defended by Leonard. Batum on the switch. Tough shot off the window.
And that's a goaltend.
They're going to wave it off here. Basket interference against
That is on Willie Cauley-Stein on the goaltending.
Rick Carlisle looking to see if they should review it. Ooh, let's see. Oh, that was coming off.
Turnover. Brunson has a shot.
Brunson airballs it, and we are at the end of 1. Score is 33-30. Clippers are down by 3 to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, hold on. Let me get back into the stream so I can monitor myself. All right. Oops, bring up my chat so I can see who's all up in the building. What's going on? Kiwi QR says the thing is gone, bruh. Yeah, I had to stop it because it showed those ads. I can't have those ads showing. Gosh darn it. All right, hold on a second. All right, there we go. What's going on? EADR Mean Rojo the Third says go Mavs. All right, there we go. Now we are good to go, hopefully. Yep, okay. What's going on, Carl? Says wishing for a PG to redeem himself. Absolutely. Cole says go Clippers. All right, we got another commercial. As soon as these are over with, I can resume the game audio. Hey, Trox, you like your Lions and Cardinals draft picks? Absolutely. I definitely love those.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Shout out to the little MVP. She wanted to be a part of my streams. So I let the daughter record some audio tracks. Don't forget to Liu Kang bicycle kick that like button, chatter, says Kenneth Womack. Blaze Radio, what's going on, brother? Great first game. I'm hyped about these playoffs. Hey, absolutely. Salute to you. Hey, salute back, brother. What's going on, SK Enterprise?
Fast start for your
Here
team.
is Rick Carlisle.
Three here. What do you like most of what you've seen from your team thus far? Well, we're battling hard, and we're playing physically. There were a few fouls as the quarter progressed, but we got to continue to play physical without putting them on the free throw line, and we've got to rebound. Those are very big things for us.
Paul George shoots a three, no good.
Moving forward, Rick? Yeah,
Kleber with the rebound.
Mix in some
Brunson
double
brings
teams.
it up.
He's making some difficult shots. But the thing is, we got to make him continue to make difficult shots. With
Tim Hardaway
Jr. He's
Jr.
going to make every free throw if he gets there.
Rick, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Here's Porzingis with the basketball. Gonna shoot it. No good. Rebounded by the Clippers. Here's Paul George.
A 3-point lead, minute into the second quarter here in game one.
Here's Paul George. Reggie Jackson now.
Batum
to Ibaka, Batum, and Batum with the reverse.
Shot that time with his back to the rim.
Cuts that deficit down to one. Hardaway Jr. gives it to Porzingis. Now to Hardaway Jr. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis for three, no good. And Brunson with a man's rebound. Here's Richardson, and Richardson for three.
That was Josh Richardson. Didn't shoot it great during the regular season. His first attempt of the game goes down. But to your point, you look at all the playoff experience.
Here comes
on this
Paul
Clipper
George.
team, and they made changes.
And
This
that's
is
Serge
not the same
Ibaka.
team. Obviously,
No good for three. Richardson with the rebound.
But they go to Rondo in a trade, sending Lou Williams to Atlanta. They also bring in DeMarcus.
Is it to Hardaway? No good. Ibaka with the rebound. Rondo has the basketball. Gives it to Paul George. Paul George up and under, reverse lay-in.
Defenders for his first bucket.
Cuts that deficit down to two, 36-34. Kick ball, last touch by Paul George, so it's going to stay with the Mavericks.
He is a great shooter, but this is where he is 6'8".
Deja vu all over again. Cheers, y'all. Hey, appreciate that, Jorge. What's going on, Michael Johnson?
And that will lead to more consistency.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis. No good. Here's Rondo. Rondo gives it to Reggie Jackson. Back to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Paul George.
I like that by Rondo. Get the ball to Paul George.
Paul George still with the basketball. There's a whistle.
Defensive 3-second violation.
And defensive 3-second violation on the Mavericks. That's on Kristaps Porzingis.
When we're talking about basketball IQ, Rondo has the ball. He can get everybody into a set. He can do
Looks
whatever,
like Paul George is going to take the technical free throw.
Look, Rondo knows that Paul George
cut this deficit down to one.
1 for 5. Get him the ball.
And he makes the free throw, and it's a 1-point game, 9:21 left.
When you're talking about basketball IQ for Rondo, reading the field, understanding.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing Rondo wear number 4 is odd. I'm so used to him rocking with number 9.
Now on his 8th team.
All right, here comes Rondo.
The Lakers last year, even go back to New Orleans. The one
gives it to
series
Paul
that
George.
won when he was a member of the Pelicans. They beat Portland in large
Paul
part
George.
because of Rondo.
Turn around, jumper, no good. Porzingis with the rebound. Brunson's going to bring it up. Brunson's going to drive, kick it out, and that's Hardaway Jr. in and out, no good. And there's a whistle.
Trying to put it back. And a foul is called here on Paul George.
All right, Paul George picks up the foul. Mavericks versus Clippers is fire? Absolutely. Dallas are losers.
Take a look at tomorrow's playoff schedule on TNT and ABC. A triple header on TNT.
All right, here we go. Hardaway Jr. with the basketball, gives it to Brunson. Brunson is looking for Porzingis, gets him the ball down low. And, oh, a loose ball.
Pokes it away from Porzingis. 2 to shoot.
Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Batum.
Defense settling in. They forced Dallas.
It's going to stay with the Mavericks. Got 2 seconds on the shot clock.
That hot start by Dallas, knocking down threes. The Clippers' physicality and defense is starting to
Porzingis gets fouled, and that's a Nicholas Batum shooting foul. Goes to the free throw line to shoot two. 8:44 left in the second quarter.
That's not what I meant.
36-35.
No, I got you.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I was with you.
Trox ready for your Suns? Absolutely.
Porzingis going to the line for the first time. RJ, how important is Porzingis to the Mavericks here if they have any chance of winning this series?
All right, here comes Porzingis.
He is everything.
Porzingis makes the first free throw. Makes it a 2-point game.
So many, tools in his toolbox, if you will. Like, this man can shoot from deep. He can post up. He is a very good rim protector. So it's not just what he brings on the offensive side, but also the
And
defensive
Porzingis
side.
makes them both, and it's a 3-point game, 38-35.
And that goes for superstars. If you're expected to be a superstar, then you
And
have
here
to start in
comes
that role.
Rondo.
If your best
Gives
if
it to
you're
Paul
going to
George.
Win a championship, or if you're going to have a deep run.
Paul George shoots it for three. Off the back heel, no good. Rebounded by Reggie Jackson.
3 from 3.
Got it to Paul George.
So far, Paul George's shooting looks a lot like we saw last year in the playoffs. Long way to go, but not a good start for Paul George. Trying to drive here, though, and
there's no shot. Foul's going to be on the ground.
First foul on the Mavericks here in the quarter.
That looks like it might be
was traded
Nikola
to Dallas
Melli.
from New Orleans during the season.
Look, and Paul George has to settle in. Sometimes it's just you want it so bad. Like, you had such a great season to answer those calls, and here you are in the postseason, and you're ready to go. And now he's off to a 1-for-7
Okay,
start.
appreciate
Take a
that,
deep breath,
JT.
clear your brain. There's a ton left to go in this game, but don't you stress
Rondo,
about that.
Markieff,
Wow, how about that pass?
no
Missed
good.
three. Rondo was
I'm sorry,
underneath
that's
the
Marcus
basket
Morris,
after
no
Luka
good.
Leonard and elected to throw it back
Markieff is
out
with the
where they
Lakers,
got a
not
good
the
look,
Clippers.
but unable to connect. Morris is 0 for 3 after shooting.
But
close to
Marcus Morris, no
50%
good for
from
three.
During the season, he was second
Last
in the
touch
NBA.
by the Mavericks, so it's going to stay with.
Here's Leonard.
Here's
spinning,
Kawhi.
working on Melli.
Here's Marcus. Marcus Morris, turnaround jumper, gets the roll, and gets the deuce.
And then you have Morris. You have
38-37.
This Clipper team, but I love the way the Dallas Mavericks
Hardaway,
match up. Tim Hardaway
turn around,
Jr.
jumper no good, put back good by Tim Hardaway Jr. Here comes Rondo.
This Mavericks team has a ton of wing players that match up perfectly. So
Rondo with the basketball.
Game 2 on Tuesday.
Here
then the
comes
series shift
Kawhi
to Dallas
Leonard.
for Game 3 Friday night on ESPN.
Gives it
Leonard
to Nicholas
greeted by
Batum.
13 at least.
Batum, no
Wide open,
good.
can't hit. Long
And
rebound.
couldn't
Fouled by
corral it.
Melli.
And here's
Dallas
Tim
looking around
Hardaway.
here.
Kleber, now to Brunson. Brunson loses that. Kawhi with the steal. And here comes Batum. Batum kicks it out. Rondo shoots it for three. And through. Timeout taken Dallas. We're tied at 40. Do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, absolutely, Paul Fox, as the ball hawk Leonard strikes again. Wall time tied game now, absolutely. Just like his brother sucks at threes. Actually, they're actually pretty good at three-pointers. You know, you just got to, I've always told people, you know, like if you're in the playoffs or whatever, and I don't care what grade level or what level you're at, don't treat it as a playoff game. Treat it as a normal game. Breathe and, you know, follow through with your shot. If you do things like that, you're going to give your shot that much of a better chance to go in. Also, got to play defense. You want to make a name for yourself in this NBA, play on that defensive side of the ball. Is Pandemic P gonna activate again? I don't think the pandemic is gonna get crazy again. You know, places are starting to open up a little bit more as people get vaccinated. But man, if those of you were in my last stream with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat, what a game. That game went into overtime. And it was done at the last second with 0.5 of a second. And then Drew Holiday with a block on Jimmy Buckets. Man, what a game was that. We got ourselves some good playoff games, folks. I like these matchups. I think that, you know, the NBA got it right this year. All right, Asia. Appreciate that. What's going on, Bread Gang T? Says, I think every game going to be a dogfight. Hey, absolutely. I like that. You know, that's what the playoffs are all about. It's got to test your will, test your might. Hey, hold on. Speaking of which.
Test your might.
That's what the playoffs all about. It's to.
Test your might.
It's to test your might. Got my vaccination today. Totally awesome. Hey, that's what's up, Kenneth.
The Storm, I had a rough start, but we okay now, all right? Just keep taking good shots, keep playing defense. We got a lot of mistakes on that end down there.
You
all right, that was Lou Williams.
You played for T. Lou in 2016
I'm sorry,
when you won the
Teron Lou.
in Cleveland.
I don't know where I got.
Had on this Clipper group this year,
I don't know where I got that name from.
I think he has a calming presence. And
but here is Richardson with basketball. Got it to Finney Smith. No good. Rondo with a man's rebound over. Who was that? That was over Donich.
Pressure that all of these guys are dealing with, and sometimes you just
here's Rondo. Got it to Kawhi, back to Rondo. Rondo's going to shoot it for three and connects. And don't look now, but here is the Clippers' first lead of the game, 43-40.
First lead of the game. They trailed by 12 in the first quarter.
Luka Doncic with the basketball.
Too early to talk about playoff Rondo?
Never too
Got
early.
it to Kleber.
He's been brilliant throughout his career in the postseason. Won a couple of titles. First with
Here's
Boston.
Doncic. Kleber and Kleber for three. 6 minutes left to play in the half. Here's Rondo. Rondo's with the basketball. Got a screen by Zubac. Here is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi with the shot and connects. 45-43. Clippers are up by 2.
Number 2 at Staples Center.
Luka Doncic with the basketball.
2 quick fouls defending Doncic is on him again.
And there's a foul called on, I believe that is Beverly.
Zubac off the ball.
No, that's a Zubac. 3-second violation, technical foul.
3 seconds.
They're going to say defensive 3 seconds. Yep, correct. So 1 shot technical here for Dallas.
Come on, Dave.
All right, Richardson's going to shoot the technical free throw.
But did you notice that as soon as they brought
and he
Patrick
connects,
back in the game,
cuts
Luka
that
went
deficit
straight
down to 1.
post-up. He went straight to post up.
45 Clippers, 44 Mavericks. 5:34 left till halftime.
Pick you apart if you come double team, and if you don't come double team, then he's got the.
What's up, Mario, the coolest YouTuber? Says hi. How's it going, Mario?
Him to start this possession.
Last year against the Clippers,
here is Porzingis. Got it back to Doncic. Luka Doncic with the basketball. Luka shoots it for 3, and Luka Doncic for 3, and the Mavericks take a 2-point lead.
He's not bringing him up. What they're doing.
Kawhi Leonard with basketball. Here's a screen by Zubac. Got the ball, and a jam by Zubac.
Throw it down.
He's been really
Here
aggressive
comes
at the rim.
Donich.
4 for 4 from the floor.
Got it to Richardson.
Richardson
Richardson off the glass and in.
Two Clipper defenders.
And we're tied at 40, or I'm sorry, it's 49 to 47.
Richardson with 6
Here
points
is
off the bench.
Paul
He was acquired in a
George.
trade with Philadelphia for Seth Curry.
Paul
And the
George
offseason,
drives,
penetrating, draws the
and he
foul.
picks up the
He'll go to
blocking
line
call.
for
That
three,
foul
just
is
has
on
one
Dorian
field goal,
Finney-Smith.
7 tries.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep preaching. The
What's
more
going on,
Paul George
Ashley
gets
Brown?
Downhill, if you can get an 8 for 8 from the free throw line, even if you're having an off first half, your numbers are going to be okay. You're still having an impact on the game. So I love his approach, even though he's not shooting the ball well.
And Paul George makes the first free throw. Do have to mute it for copywritten music. Clippers have 48 points. Dallas and Mavericks have 49. A chance to tie. Here comes Paul George. And Paul George
Richard Jefferson calling this game
makes them
remote.
both, and we're tied at 49. 4:33 left to play in the half. Here comes Josh Richardson. Got it to Finney-Smith. Here's Luka Doncic with basketball. Passes it to, now it's Finney-Smith.
And the shot clock at 5.
Richardson drives, and he turns it over. Here's Kawhi Leonard. There's a foul. Foul's on Luka Doncic.
I don't understand why, Luka, if you're going to do that, you got to protect your first foul the same way you're going to protect your sixth.
All right, Paul
He's
Fox,
just
hopefully
too
I'll see you
important
for
to
the
get
next
into foul
game.
trouble. Give up a layup.
The
Give up
Portland
2 points,
Trailblazers
protect
and the
that foul.
Denver
That foul
Nuggets
is
at
more
10:30
important than 2
p.m.
points
Eastern
or
Standard
2
Time.
free throws that would have possibly been given up.
Oh, anytime.
Third team foul.
Me and Rojo, appreciate that.
Doncic
Says
with
thanks for the
15
live
points,
stream,
5
bro.
assists, 4 rebounds, a block, and a steal.
Yeah, I do
Kawhi
this all
Leonard,
year
3
long. I do
steals,
all
15
sports
points,
almost.
3 rebounds and 3 assists.
Here's Beverly, got it to Zubac. Zubac gives it to Kawhi Leonard.
Tied for the 5th best record in the NBA. The Mavericks, the 5th
Kawhi
seed,
Leonard
their highest since
gives
they
it
were
to
the 1st seed when they
Beverly.
won the
Patrick
title in
Beverly
2011.
shoots and gets all over the rim and in. Here's Luka Doncic. 51-49. Clippers by 2, and that's an offensive foul on Luka Doncic.
That's why you said that, that take foul was not smart. Now you got 2.
Now you got 2, and now you put Rick Carlisle in a position. Do I rest my star, keep 4 fouls here? Do I have to change his aggressiveness? Don't give that first foul for no reason. And the Clippers scored on that possession, so you really didn't stop anything. You didn't stop them from doing anything. So he's got.
All right, here comes Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard gives it to Patrick Beverly. Beverly with the floater, and good. And it's 53-49. Timeout taken Dallas. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on? Osvaldo, hopefully I said your name correctly. Says, hey, yo, salute. Hey, appreciate that. Salute back. What's going on, Sammy Mitchell? Says, do y'all remember me? What's going on, brother? But, man, we got ourselves a good game. First game was a great game. This one's turning into a good game. Only thing missing is the overtime in this one, too. Got to trust the doctors know what they're doing again. I did it for my daughter. My immune system is Superman bulletproof. I just wanted her to be safe. Hey, absolutely. Hey, I understand that one, Robert. I'm a Pistons fan and a Detroit Lions fan, so that tells you kind of humor I have. I got the Clippers winning. Yeah, I'm going for the Clippers in this one. But yeah, anytime you're an underdog of that magnitude, you got to have a good humor. Otherwise, you're going to be like, oh man, why? Why did I have to be born in Michigan? What's going on? Andre says, let's go Mavs. Coming out of Jamaica. Hey, shout out to Jamaica. Only reason why I'm going with the Clippers, though, is because nobody ever gives the Clippers any hope. You know, they're in the shadows of the Lakers. You know, but they got a good squad. I just want people to give the Clippers, you know, respect. You know, because, yeah, they play at the same stadium as the Lakers. You know, things of that nature, but they don't get the respect that they deserve. PG starting early.
He's been in the locker
yeah,
room,
his shooting is bad again.
Remember early in the season before Rondo joined them, Paul George.
Rajon Rondo played 7 minutes, had 6 points.
Rondo came in, took that off his plate, and then of course.
All right, here comes Luka Doncic. He got to play smart. He already has 2 fouls.
Last season in the bubble, he shot 40% from 3.
Luka Doncic gives it to Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. gives it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith rattles it in for 2. 51-53. 3:04 to play here in the first half. Paul George gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi
9 guys shoot better than 40% from behind the arc.
gets fouled. As Maxi Kleber with the foul.
We're both there as Leonard is slow to get up. And it's going to be on Kleber. That is his third.
And we're not trying to labor that point, but
we got nothing since 2011. None of these two teams get respect. Hey, that's facts.
Because it's
that is facts.
Especially if you're a star.
I love your guys' head coach in Dallas. He used to be with the Detroit Pistons, won Coach of the Year.
And
with the Detroit Pistons,
get put in spots. That one, fortunately,
that was before Larry Brown.
You know, I'm really interested to see.
Well, here comes Kawhi Leonard
to play out for some of these guys because you know they're going to go at Luka.
And y'all got some Michigan folks on the Mavericks.
And that's what they're doing here. Leonard against Doncic.
Kawhi Leonard, no good. Kristaps Porzingis with the save. Luka Doncic.
Gets it to Doncic, looking to run the floor here with 2.5 to go.
Luka with basketball.
Our Clippers leading by 2. Dallas led by as many as 12 in that first quarter.
Gets it over to Hardaway Jr. Now here comes Richardson to Finney-Smith. And that's last touched by Richardson. Turnover. That was too much passing.
You want to get the ball out of Luka's hands. They have a bunch of shot
6 Dallas turnovers to Clippers 1 turnover.
They have any other playmakers.
That's why I always said, if the Mavericks get one more star, I'm talking about one more legit star next to Luka and Kristaps, it's a wrap.
The Dallas Mavericks is Luka. You know, Brunson can do it a little bit, but other than that, they all feed off of.
All right, here comes Kawhi Leonard. Leonard gives it to Beverly. To Leonard. Leonard's going to shoot. No good. And Richardson with the rebound.
15 points for Doncic, 5 assists, 4
Here
rebounds.
comes
In his
Luka.
second postseason, 22 years old, first team
Luka
All-NBA
Doncic
a
for
year
three
ago.
and
Doncic
connects.
another three
And don't look now, but Dallas takes a 1-point lead. We have a minute 35 left in the first half. There's Kawhi Leonard. Got a screen by Beverly. Gets the ball to Beverly. Beverly's going to shoot it for three. No good. And Richardson is going to connect with the rebound. Richardson's calling for a play. Gives it to Luka Doncic. Luka's going to drive. Kick it out to Tim Hardaway Jr. for three. And it's 57-53. Tim Hardaway Jr. already with 11 points.
You got to start anticipating these things. You got to play the game within the game.
Rondo off the glass, no good. Zubac. Rondo, hold on, there's a whistle called.
Called on the Clippers.
And that's on Rajon Rondo. A loose ball foul.
On LA, it's on Rondo. That is his first. Quite a halftime coming up. Great.
What a turnover.
Milwaukee and Miami. Maria Taylor.
45.4 seconds left till halftime. 57-53. Mavericks are up.
Preview the other two games tonight on ESPN and ABC. 45 seconds to go.
Here's Luka Doncic with the basketball.
Full court.
Doncic gets the screen by Richardson. Shoots it from way downtown. And Luka Doncic for three. 60-53. Batum gives it to Kawhi.
For the Mavs, an 8-second difference in the clocks here at the end of the first half. They double Leonard.
Kawhi
Tough pass to hand.
gives it to Marcus Morris. Shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Gets fouled. And that's a foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Defense by the Dallas Mavericks. You have them against the ropes. You force Morris into a difficult
We have 10.4 seconds left. Kawhi Leonard at the shooting free throws. 15 points, 5 for 10 shooting, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists for Kawhi Leonard.
The momentum by the Dallas Mavericks.
And that's the third foul on Finney-Smith. So both Finney-Smith and Kleba, 3 fouls apiece.
What's going on, subject Delta? Kawhi makes the first free throw.
Trip of the quarter to the free throw line. 16 points for Leonard, who's been battling a foot injury, but T. Lou said before the game.
Hey, Lakers, how about them Suns?
Averaged 28 per game in the playoffs last year, 31 2 years ago.
And he makes them both. And it's 55-60. It's a 5-point game. 10 seconds left.
At the end of the first half, got Rondo on Doncic.
Here's Luka Doncic. Gives it to Tim Hardaway Jr. No good. Tim, no good by Maxi Kleber.
That's the end of the first half. So
I'm sorry, that was Melly with the putback. No good. And we are at halftime. $60-55. Mavs lead halftime. All right, pin that comment. There we go. And I'm going to take a quick halftime break. And when I get back, I will be in the chat so we can chat it up. And once we get back, I'll bring in the halftime stats and things like that, and we'll have some good conversation. But with that being said, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, don't take it from me, take it from my little one.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of Dad's stream, so I let her record some audio tracks. But speaking of audio tracks, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
It's an LP. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
All right. We are back. We're still on halftime. Let me bring up the halftime stats. Bring up the halftime stats so we can kind of know how this game is going. But yeah, Twin, if you can, email me because definitely would love to get you on a show and we could talk some New Orleans Saints football. Got a lot of questions to ask. Okay, now that we're all loaded up, here's the box score if it ever load up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Dorian Finney-Smith has 7 points, 3 fouls, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Maxi Kleber has 6 points, 3 fouls, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 11 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis has 7 points, 1 foul, 2 rebounds. Luka Doncic has 21 points, 2 fouls, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Off the bench, Richardson has 6 points, 3 rebounds. Brunson has 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Willie Cauley-Stein has 1 foul. And Melly has 0 points, 1 foul, and 3 rebounds. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard has 17 points, 1 foul, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Marcus Morris has 2 points, 1 foul, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Zubac has 8 points, 1 foul, 3 rebounds. Patrick Beverley has 4 points, 2 fouls, 1 rebound. Paul George has 7 points, 2 fouls, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Nick Batum off the bench has 5 points, 1 foul, 1 assist. Ibaka has 4 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Rondo has 6 points, 1 foul, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Reggie Jackson has 2 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Man has not really played. He did check in for a quick second. But that does it for the halftime stats. What's going on, Delbert? What's going on, Goran? BNN, what's going on? Over 218 or under? I'm going to say over. But it's gonna be like 219. It's gonna be close. Safe bet would probably be under. But I would actually go with the over. What's going on, Thomas? What's going on, Arku? What a wonderful player, Luka, man. Is Luka, man? Hey, absolutely. Luka is a monster. Hold on, let me get the court up and going while we are waiting. Gosh darn it. Come on. There we go. All right. And I will unpin the comment. All right, there we go. Travis, you can book it. Mavs take game 1. Hey, it ain't over yet, man. But I want to talk about that Heat and Bucks game. Holy smokes, that game was amazing. Shout out to everybody who was out in that stream. What's going on, Patrick Ryan Rays? Says, let's go Mavs. AZ Dave says, let's go Dallas. Asia says, I'm back. Welcome back. Mavs are 27-0 when leading after the first quarter. Salute from the Philippines. Hey, salute back to the Philippines and Patrick Ryan Rays. Flex TV says, hey, that would have been the comment of the day. And again. Mavs cheating, says Damien. beat the Clippers, please, says Asia. Miss J, Knicks beat the Hawks in is my Native American name. There's no Clipper fans. What's going on, Chief Adam? Mihajlo Mildonovich, hopefully I said your name correctly, says IDE Mo Dallas. Thanks for the shout out. Hey, you're welcome, Patrick. What's going on, Noble Sports? The Bucks are going to surprise a lot of people. Hey, absolutely. If they're playing like the way that they did today, they're going to surprise a lot of folks. So bench points is 17-8 in favor of the Clippers. 6 turnovers to 1 turnover for 6 turnovers for the Mavericks. Bucks win first game. Hey, absolutely, Noble. In a barn burner, it was in overtime with 0.5 of a second left. And then on offense, Jimmy Butler had the last shot, got it blocked by what's his name? Jrue Holiday.
So
all right, here we go. Patrick Beverley's going to bring it up.
20 and 5. And this is just
here comes Kawhi Leonard.
Playoff game. He had 2 40-point games.
Kawhi Leonard gives it to Paul George. Paul George.
Meanwhile, Paul George
shot and good for 2.
1 for 7 shooting in the first half.
And look, settle
it's
in.
57-60.
Multiple conversations to Paul George. Just settle in.
Here comes Luka Doncic. Got it to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis, the unicorn, no good. Last touch by the Mavericks, and it's going to the Clippers.
That night you develop 18-20. That's that next level, for Paul George to start getting a rhythm.
They went to him on that first possession. Let's see if they go back to him here. Kawhi Leonard, 17 points.
All right, here comes Kawhi Leonard.
Opening half. The bench for the Clippers outscored the Mavs 17.
Drives, no good. Last touch by Zubac. Out of bounds.
4 feet away, out of bounds to the Mavs. Let's check in with George.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, here comes. That's Tim Hardaway Jr., former Michigan Wolverine. Here comes Kristaps Porzingis. And Marcus saves it, and it's a turnover. Beverley gives it to Kawhi Leonard.
Remember, that wasn't the case last
He was
year.
looking for Zubac. Zubac got covered up. Gives it to Paul George. Now to Patrick Beverley. And Patrick Beverley ties this up at 60.
Guys like Kenny Atkinson, Dan Craig, and Chauncey Billups.
Here comes Doncic.
Worked with Paul George. For the moments
Luka
like
Doncic
these, right?
with the
To talk about
basketball.
these big moments, no one has had a better pedigree in
Got
the
it to
playoffs
Tim
than
Hardaway
Chauncey,
Jr.
certainly. So, in regards
Hardaway
to
Jr.
handling the
shots
ball
up and
just
good
being
for
able to deal with
2.
He
And
really
Dallas
was
goes
Chauncey
up by
Billups.
2.
Obviously, everyone else on his staff as well.
10-10 remaining in the third. Patrick Beverley with the basketball gives it to Zubac. Now to Paul George. Paul George shoots it for 3. No good. Luka Doncic with the rebound.
And look, I watched Chauncey.
And Luka Doncic is going to drive, gets fouled. Shots no good. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Jason Kidd, all everything pedigree. Chauncey Billups worked his way to be a
anyone out of
great
the
point guard. He
West?
was a top 10
LeBron?
pick, top 5 pick. Didn't work out, but once he found that fit in Detroit, it was
Chauncey
lights
Billups is
out.
the Clippers'
And so,
assistant coach,
when you
Mr.
talk
Big
about
Shot.
having the pedigree and having the knowledge of how to persevere through some tough years or tough moments, Chauncey Billups knows a little bit about everything.
And Luka makes the first free throw, makes it a 3-point game, 63 to 60.
On their way to a championship with my New Jersey team.
The best of friends, T. Lou and Chauncey Billups. They go back a long way. One of the reasons why Chauncey left ESPN.
And he misses a second. It's a 3-point game. Patrick Beverly's going to bring it up the court.
Coach Lou. It's a 3-point lead for Dallas. Luka 3 of 5 at the
Patrick
line,
Beverly's guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi.
There's Leonard.
Shots up. No good. And Kleber with the rebound. Here comes Luka Doncic.
Last 2 months. But a really important player for them on the defensive end as well as stretching
Luka.
offensively.
He's going to drive. Shots in the paint and connect for 2. It's a 65-60. 5-point lead for Dallas.
Hit so many shots over top.
Patrick Beverly gives it to Paul George, who gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Shot, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Luka Doncic is going to bring it up the court.
To get a rhythm going at Zubac.
Shot is up, and Luka Doncic for 3. Timeout taken. Clippers. What's going on, John Lee? Says, do your thing, Trox. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Why does LeBron get so much hate worldwide? Because he could never win it with one team. He had to go and jump and join forces with this team, that team, this super team, that super team. But, I mean, if you stop and think about it, though, also, what do you call it? Michael Jordan also got a bunch of heat as well. Hold on, John Cena is in the new Fast and Furious? So they got John Cena and The Rock? That's crazy. Delbert Mark says, go Dallas. Damian says, Jorge, why does Tom Brady get so much hate? Jorge says, that's sad. He is one of the best, just like Jordan had all the help too. Yeah, but Jordan did it all with one team, the team that he got drafted with. What's up, Tracy Love? Been a minute, but driving home and go Mavs. That's a funny AT&T commercial. What's going on? Bazonger says, made some 3-pointers for luck in real life. Go Mavericks. Damien, you hate Brady too. Cheers, bro. Are you on here all night? I won't be doing the next game. I'll be doing the last game of the night, which is the Blazers and the Nuggets, because your boy got to eat, and he's been on since 2 o'clock. But yeah, I'm gonna do 3 games today. This is game number 2. I will be live for the Blazers and the Nuggets, and then tomorrow I should be on for about 3 games as well. So we got 6 games out of 8 total games, and we're going to have some fun today. What's going on, Jaguar Security? Because even in Dallas versus Clippers game, the topic is LeBron James. Eddie, what's going on? It says shout out from Sweden. Shout out to Sweden. Hey, I'm going to have to agree with Jaguar. Even when we're talking about the Clippers and Mavericks, we still got to talk about LeBron.
Pressure on Utah. We've talked about the
all right,
pressure
here
on
comes
Clippers,
Patrick Beverly. He's going to bring it up the court. Guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Paul George, guarded by Dorian Finney-Smith.
You haven't talked about him.
Kawhi Leonard guarded by Maxi Kleber.
It's time to make that run that could have been.
Here's Paul George.
For giving up that epic lead similar to
Paul George to the rack, kicks it out. Patrick Beverly for three. 68 to 63.
Second triple. 5-point lead for Dallas here.
Luka Doncic with the basketball.
27 points.
Gives it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Gives it to Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh, there's going to be a foul. Oh, it's a turnover.
But it's just going to be a turnover against the Mavs.
That's a turnover as Kristaps Porzingis goes to the ground and could not get the pass that was on the way. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Clippers. Here's Patrick Beverly, got it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, he's going to drive. He falls, gets it out to Patrick Beverly. Here's Paul George. Paul George. Shots up and good. Paul George for two.
Yeah, it's great to see Paul George get going now. Let's see what they do with this pick and roll. Are they going to double team?
All right, here's Dorian Finney-Smith. Kristaps Porzingis for three, no good. Maxi Kleber rebounds, and that's Tim Hardaway Jr. for three. 71-65.
Luka made you have to double team, and now it's up to his teammates to knock down shots.
And Zubac turns it over, dribbles it out of bounds.
Between Rick Carlisle and Tyronn Lue, and it's just a matter of how they're
71-65. It's a 6-point game, 2 possessions score.
Hardaway's 4 of 7 and Doncic is 4 of 7. They're going to need more.
Porzingis inbounds, got it to Doncic. We have 7:17 left to play in the third quarter.
Now they got it with Hardaway on the second chance opportunity.
And he got it to Maxi Kleber. Kleber is going to drive, loses the handle, and it stays with the Mavericks.
And this is
last touch by the Clippers.
Now, as you see, they're not doing a trapping double team. They're doing a corral one. That's going to open up shots for Porzingis. That's when
there's Porzingis. Porzingis got it rejected. There's Patrick Beverly, and there's a timeout taken.
Called here as Patrick Beverly got the ball away. Looked like it was Morris. Again, we're not in the arena. Looked like it was Morris coming over to the block what appeared to be.
All right. So we got a Clippers timeout. Both teams have 4 timeouts apiece. 71-65. 7:03 to play here in the third quarter. What's going on, EP? What's going on, Adelian? Shohalin, hopefully I said your name correctly, says, hey, bro, I'm from Indonesia. Shout out to Indonesia. What's up, Elijah? Hey, happy belated birthday, Damien. What's going on, Julian Jimenez? What's going on? Says hello. Oh, that's facts, Isaiah Fields. Jordan is far superior than LeBron. And that's no cap in my book. You're welcome, Damien. Yeah, I started a different job, and I'm on nights. I've been doing pretty good, though. But we're still on a Clippers timeout. Score is 71-65. This is game 1 of the playoffs. How do you predict who will meet in the finals? Usually I don't like to make a prediction until the conference finals. But everybody has the Lakers and Nets. Like, that's what everybody is talking about. From sports media people to, YouTubers to, fans across the globe. Me, I want the Suns. I want the Suns in the finals. But, I guess that's a wish in one hand and you know what in the other. Tell me which one fills up first. I get it. But I just love good basketball. So, for me, I'm a basketball fan first. BN says, I want Brooklyn.
Block, and it doesn't appear that Rick Carlisle is going to challenge him, but it looks like both Beverly and Morris got a piece of Porzingis there.
Did you ask if that was a foul? I like how you just set me up to see. You can see Patrick Beverly literally.
All right, here's Patrick Beverly. Got it to Batum.
Come on, Dave.
Batum gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard gives it to Batum. Back to Beverly. Beverly gives it to Paul George.
Game 2 is Tuesday at the Staples Center.
Paul George going to drive. Kicks it out to Kawhi. Kawhi in and out, no good. Paul George with an offensive rebound. And there's a offensive foul on Patrick Beverly.
3 fouls is what it is on Pat Bev.
That's his third personal foul.
You got to be stationary. Doesn't matter if you're a little guy. You can't roll under a screen. It's you love Patrick Beverly's energy, but sometimes you're just, like Pat, you got to be smart.
All right, here comes Luka Doncic. Got to Max Kleber.
Luka is rolling. They need your defense.
Got it to Porzingis. Out of Doncic.
Leonard's on Doncic.
Luka with
right
basketball.
Now. But Beverly is defending Porzingis here.
Yeah.
Shot clock at 7.
Got to switch. Marcus Morris now on Luka.
Stops at the foul line.
And Luka no good. And it comes away with Kawhi Leonard, but there's a whistle.
Take foul, and now his third personal. So
and that's Luka Doncic with the take foul. And that's his third personal foul.
Let's go back to the offensive possession. When you go back to the offensive possession, then you get, and he's taking Luka out of the game. He's taking Luka out of the game. Luka obviously very, very upset, but, maybe Rick
Luka's going to the bench with 3 personal fouls and 27 points.
You can't take that foul. Look, he was going over to have a moment and understanding, but, maybe Rick made that, maybe he made that.
Kawhi Leonard.
Like, don't pick up those fouls. Don't stop the break. And
Kawhi Leonard with a jam.
You see Kawhi Leonard knock down that dunk, but
71 to 67, 5:50 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Brunson, got it to Kleber. Here's Dorian Finney-Smith, got it back to Brunson. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr.
7 points.
Got it to Brunson. Brunson
offensively, but that's
gives
really
it to Dorian Finney-Smith, and Finney-Smith for 3. 74 to 67.
13th triple for Dallas here today.
Kawhi Leonard, he's gonna drive, spin move, kicks it out to Patrick Beverly. Here's Paul George. Paul George for 2. 74 to 69. It's a 5-point game with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
What you want to see if you're the Los Angeles Clippers. It doesn't
Here's
matter if you have
Brunson.
an off quarter and off half.
Got it to Finney-Smith. To
To
Kleber.
And Paul George is doing a
To
great
Finney-Smith.
job in this third quarter.
To Porzingis.
Dallas had the same
Porzingis shots up, gets fouled, and that's on Marcus Morris.
Have been pretty good away from home. Porzingis will go to the free throw line for free throws 3 and 4 on the day. Just 2
What's up,
for 10
CJ?
from the
What's
floor.
going on, Porter
And he
Hobson?
had a hot
Yes, I'll
start
be
to
doing
this
the
game, but it's
Nuggets
been really
tonight.
quiet since the first few minutes.
I'm doing this game, then the Nuggets game.
When he had the post up against Patrick Beverly.
All right, here's Porzingis.
This is the game of basketball.
Oh, I do got to mute it for the copywritten music as they're doing a playoff commercial. Anything that happens, I will let you know. Looks like Patrick Beverly is headed to the bench. Kristaps Porzingis.
Mentioned earlier too on that.
And he misses the free throw.
Not a call, so there was nothing really that
splits the pair. Kawhi Leonard.
Can't challenge a non-call, so that's why he didn't
Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Leonard deep in the paint.
No good. Paul George dribbles it out. Gives it to Marcus Morris. Off the back heel, no good. Marcus Morris.
On this possession for the Clips.
Here's Paul George. Got it to Marcus Morris down low. Shot is up and got the shot to go for two. It's a 4-point game, 75-71, 4-11 to play in the third. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's stolen by Kawhi Leonard. Got numbers. And look, whoa! And, oh my goodness, Kawhi Leonard jams it home and puts him on a poster. Holy smokes, put Kleber on a poster. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, man. Kawhi Leonard, let's go. Okay. That got the crowd hype. Hey, what's going on, Stephen David? We got to keep a clean chat, but hey, it's all good. It happens, man. It happens, brother. It's still an interaction, so it's all good. But that is comment of the day, though, Stephen David. Only my mods would know what was said. That does get comment of the day. Clippers easy win, says SK Enterprise. I don't know about easy, but I do got the Clippers winning game one. I do think this game is going to go to 7, though. I think it's going to be 1 game won, 1 game lost, 1 game won, 1 game lost. Both these teams are giving it their all here in game number 1.
On Kleber in transition.
All right, here we go. Luka Doncic is back in.
The Clippers are back within 2.
And here comes Brunson.
He did not look happy.
We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. 2-point game. Powell gives it to Brunson. Brunson gets the lay-in, 77-73.
And if I had to guess, there was a conversation about not giving away fouls, and Rick just wanted him to take a moment.
Here's Reggie Jackson.
Send a message sometimes.
Got it to Kawhi Leonard.
In the postseason, in the first quarter, second
Kawhi
quarter,
Leonard gives it to Reggie Jackson. Reggie is going to drive, kick it down low. Oh, turns it over. Here's Luka Doncic coming up with the loose ball.
Double on Paul George, who was trying to skip it to the corner, had an open shooter.
Luka Doncic with the basketball. Got a double team coming. A near steal. Dorian Finney-Smith gets the lay-in. And it's 79-73. A 6-point game with 3 minutes left.
More bodies at Luka. I'm curious to see how they're going to run pick and roll.
Here's Paul George. Got it to Batum for 3. And it's a 3-point game with 2:45 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Luka Doncic. Luka gives it to Brunson. Brunson's going to drive it. He wisely kicks it out to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith at the wing. Finney-Smith's going to drive. Shot is up, no good, and that's a 24-second shot clock violation. Clippers ball going back down the court.
Very, very important to their success and will be moving forward.
Shot clock violation there. Batum in his 13th.
All right, it's a 3-point game, 79-76, 2:25.
To those were with Portland.
Can the Clippers have it tied at the end of 3?
When Leonard or Paul George were out.
Here's Kawhi Leonard. Got it to Batum. Batum, no good. And that's Dorian Finney-Smith with the rebound. Poked out of bounds by Rondo. Going to stay with the Dallas Mavericks.
Clippers struggled at the end of the regular season, finished 4-6 in their last
All right,
two
here we
games.
go.
They rested players
Josh
down the stretch
Richardson
and lost games.
inbounds it to
Houston and
Brunson.
Oklahoma
Brunson's
City
going
took
to bring
some
it up the
criticism
court.
for that, but whether they were the 3
Brunson
seed or
is
the
guarded
4
by
seed,
Reggie
not sure really
Jackson.
concerned them that much.
Got
They
it to
wanted to be
Powell.
healthy and rested going into the playoffs, but
Powell guarded by
off to a slow
Marcus.
start here today,
Got it to Luka
trailed by
Doncic,
12
who's
in the
now
first
guarded by
half. Then they ended up taking
Reggie
a 4-point
Jackson.
lead until Doncic
Got it to
hot
Powell.
at the
Powell
end of the second
shot.
quarter.
No good. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Misses his first shot.
Kawhi Leonard now with basketball. Got a screen by Rondo. Marcus to Reggie. No good. Kleber with the rebound. Here comes Luka Doncic.
It's a step back for three. Send an extra body.
Minute and a half. Luka Doncic for three. Luka Doncic. 82 to 76. Here's Rajon Rondo. Got it to Kawhi Leonard.
Mavs by 6.
Leonard.
Fifth three for Luka. He's got 7 assists and 6 rebounds.
Got it
as
to
well.
Rondo. Rondo, Batum, now to Marcus Morris. Got it over to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson no good for three. Luka Doncic with the rebound, brings it up.
So now he's not calling for pick and rolls. He's going one-on-one.
And it's no good. Rebounded by, here's Kawhi. Count that, baby, and a foul. Kawhi Leonard going to the free throw line to shoot one. 48.8 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not much you can do. You already
82 to 78.
Trying to foul him, and
they are down by 4 with a chance to cut it within 3.
Continuation, easy call for the referees.
It was on Brunson. His
23 points, 8 for 18 shooting, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds and 4 assists is your stat line right now for Kawhi Leonard.
6 of 6 so far in this game for the 2-time NBA Finals MVP.
And he misses the free throw.
Miss of the day. Final minute here of the third
Here's
quarter.
Luka Doncic. Got it to Brunson. Brunson gonna shoot it.
So Brunson
gets the jumper to fall.
For Jalen Brunson, couple of big
Ibaka inbounds it to Rondo. Rondo crosses half court.
Difference of 12 seconds here in the clocks at the end of the quarter.
Rondo.
Here's Rondo. Shot clock at 10. He's got Kleber on him.
Oh, a near turnover. Here's Kawhi. Got it to Ibaka, and that's a foul.
Here on a reach-in by Richardson trying to strip Serge Ibaka.
Josh Richardson picks up the reach-in foul.
I thought that ball was about to go out to the second row.
First foul on Richardson. Ibaka at the line, shooting 2.
What's going on, Life Journey? What's going on, Olivia's?
Ibaka has played in 145 career playoff games. That's the most.
Creativity, 1991. What's going on?
With OKC, then in Toronto.
Here's Ibaka. Gets the first free throw.
We take a look at the TNT and ABC playoff schedule
84
for tomorrow. Game 1
to
between Washington and Philly.
78.
Atlanta, the Knicks, Memphis, Utah, and on ABC, Suns, Lakers. Congratulations
and
to the
count
Knicks in the
both
postseason
free
for the
throws.
first time since 2013. That has the makings of a great series with Atlanta.
I think they messed up on the score. Yeah, it's 80. So it's a 4-point game, 84-80. 8 seconds left.
Julius Randle is my most improved player.
And there's a foul.
So, I'm just saying, those are the
That's
guys that I think
on
really
Reggie
stepped up
Jackson,
this year
I
and have
believe.
put the Knicks in a great position, not just to get to the postseason, but I think they can make a run.
Foul on Reggie Jackson.
All right, Terrence Mann checks in for Serge Ibaka.
They had a foul to give, so smart play there. 4.7 to go in the third
Josh
quarter.
Richardson
They get it to
inbounds it, got it to Luka, to Josh Richardson. He got to shoot and gets it at the buzzer. It's 86 to 80 at the end of 3.
Off the glass as the buzzer sounds.
And just you see the scrambling defense just to his body, trying to avoid giving up a 3, and just
that basket looks like it's good.
Collapse the defense,
Yep, that basket is good. They are going to review it though, but it looks good. Gosh darn it. What the heck? Hold on. Oh, geez Louise. Come on. All right. Are you kidding me, you stupid court? Sometimes I wish I hate these courts. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to make my own software. Jesus. Come on. There. I'll fix it like this. All right, there we go. We got the court back up and running. Man, sometimes these you know, like this right here and that up there, sometimes they get all wonky on you. What's up, Tomas Cordoba? Hopefully I said your name correctly. PG-13 on the pandemic P mode. Isaiah Field says, be right back. All right, brother. The Clippers have lost so many pieces, I don't see them going far. What's going on, Jason? Says playoff P. Last set, Clippers. The Carolina guy says go Dallas. Ooh, that looks so good. I want to go to Sonics right now. Oh, that's, what's her name? I forgot her name from oh, snap, I forgot her name. She has a weird name too, I know that.
The head coach of the LA
All right,
Clippers.
here's Ty Lue.
Doncic has 30 points thus far. What has he done to compromise your defense?
Doncic is going to bring it up.
Well, he's made threes. We talked about just giving cushion, contesting
Brunson.
late, but he's made threes tonight, so we got to make an
Gets a
adjustment.
foul,
So we
back
gotta
to
trap him. We got to
Doncic.
fire him when we get a chance.
You're down 6
Kick
here,
ball.
heading into the fourth quarter. What do you tell your team to try to close this one out?
Just have a defensive mindset going into the fourth quarter. Take our time, take good shots, and we'll be fine.
Ty, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
All right, here comes
Well,
Luka
he was talking about
Doncic.
the made threes. Luka made 3 threes per game during the regular season.
He's from
at
Ohio
5
State. Come on now.
Already through 3 quarters. 5 seconds to go.
That's
Richardson
no
has to
good.
put up.
Powell with the
Keeps
offensive
it alive,
rebound.
and they get a second chance opportunity. 6-point Dallas lead, trying to win a
Josh
game
Richardson,
for the first time in a decade. The
no
last time
good,
they
and
won a
Rondo
series was when they won the
gets the
championship back
tap.
in 2011. So an empty possession there to open the fourth.
Here's
for the Mavs.
Ibaka. Ibaka, no good, gets his own miss off the glass and in. But yeah, Damian, come on now. Justin Fields is from Ohio State. Name a quarterback from Ohio State that ever did anything. Don't worry, I'll wait.
They're starting to, go at Luka.
We got a quarterback that actually went to a Super Bowl.
Towards him a little bit more. And this is the defense. You've got to be able to.
All right, here comes Brunson. Brunson in the paint, turns around, jumper, no good. Same team. And Paul George comes up with it. Rondo.
After he took his third foul.
Calling for a screen. Got it to Reggie Jackson.
No, it's not semantics, Dave.
Reggie Jackson, step back jumper. Misses the 2.
And it's off the side of the rim.
Powell with the rebound. Luka Doncic is going to bring it up.
Struggling, 1 of 6 from the floor, just 2 points. Here's Doncic penetrating.
And that's an offensive foul.
Steps in and draws the charge. So 4 personals.
It looks
now
like it
on
might
Luka.
be an offensive foul by Luka Doncic. That's his
Doesn't
4th
like the call.
foul.
We'll see if he stays in the game.
He has 30 points. All right, looks like Rick Carlisle's going to challenge it.
Timeout called here with Dallas.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Haskin isn't that bad, though. Where's he at now? He's a backup. Jorge says, Trox, got a text from Justin. He's sending his love. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Hakuna Matata. The Bears have an Ohio State quarterback. That's going to leave us to pick up our victory. Hey, Hakuna Matata, it means no worries. Full fix all matches. Clippers will win. Asia, you haven't been rocking a whole lot in here. Yeah, I've been bringing out Simba singing Hakuna Matata. SK Enterprise says, sir, I love you. Hey, love each and every single one of you guys, too. How's Michigan quarterbacks? Hey, we produced Tom Brady. That's enough said. Nah, but real talk, though, my Michigan Wolverines has only produced one quarterback. And as a Michigan Wolverine fan, I would not pick a quarterback because the track record shows, like, unless it's a definitive, like, you're a number 1 overall pick. Like, if you're a Justin Herbert or a Joe Burrow. I couldn't think of his name for a second. If you're one of those type of guys, then, like, yeah, I'm going to select you. Because it's a definitive answer, like, you are a great quarterback. At that point, I'm not scouting the school, I'm scouting the talent. You know, but in certain situations, like, sometimes you just got to, first and foremost, you always got to, do your due diligence. Find out what type of player he is. But other besides that, even as a Michigan fan, I'm not touching no Michigan Wolverine quarterback. Especially nowadays with Jim Harbaugh. Every one of our talents are always underperforming or underdeveloped. Hey, Swelly, don't spam though, brother. Stay in the chat, Swelly, but don't spam, brother. Trox got a text from Brady, and he has never heard of you. Hey, that's all right, because I ain't never heard of him either. He wanted this Michigan. Called Detroit nothing but thugs.
Great challenge there.
We'll show you some thugs when we bite your kneecaps off. Luka Doncic. Oh, misses the 3. Rondo with the rebound. Paul George is going to bring it up. He's calling for a play.
And out of foul trouble is probably the most important.
Got it to Rondo. Rondo. He's going to drive it. And he gets fouled by Brunson.
That's the first Dallas foul in the quarter. Second personal on Brunson. Rondo was so impactful off the bench in the first half. Couple of big threes that got the Clippers their first lead.
Yeah, North Carolina quarterbacks too.
The lead back. Early stages of the fourth, going to the free
I'm surprised that they didn't send Howell projected to the Bears, since you guys like North Carolina quarterbacks.
Yeah.
All right, that is Rondo. He did miss his first free throw. It is 86-82 with 9:58 left to play in the money quarter, the fourth quarter. What's going on, Celine?
So Rondo gets
And
the
he
second one.
splits
He
the
did not
pair.
miss a
It's a
single
three-point
free throw
game.
in 18
We might
games
get
for
overtime.
during the regular
It's
season.
looking like they
Just
want
missed
this
the
game to
free
go to
throw in the
overtime,
playoffs.
folks.
Clippers within
I
3.
could be wrong. Here's Luka Doncic, and there's a foul. That looks like it's on Serge Ibaka.
He'll shoot 2 more. Second foul on the Clippers here in the quarter.
I would love for this game to go to overtime.
You've seen a lot less pick and roll here.
This is a fun game, too.
Quarter, right? Because, one, Luka is going to start going one-on-one. He recognizes that.
All right, here comes Luka Doncic.
Extra bodies over,
and he
so
makes the first free throw.
And then when the defense collapse, then he'll
87 to 83 with 9:48 left to play in regulation.
Keep switching down the line. You play Serge
and
Ibaka
Luka
now,
Doncic set to make his second free throw.
Serge Ibaka is a better perimeter defender, can move his feet, and is a little bit better of a shot blocker.
Oh, he misses it.
Doncic missed the second free throw.
And here comes Rondo.
He's 4 for 7 today.
And it's now only a 4-point lead. Rondo with the basketball, guarded by Powell, and got it to Batum. Batum's going to shoot it, assisted by Serge Ibaka. Got the triple. And don't look now, Clippers are only down by 1. 87 to 86. Here comes Doncic. And a failed alley-oop. Here comes Paul George. Paul George with the triple. 9 minutes to play. And Paul George puts the Clippers up by 2. Here's Melly. Melly gives it to Brunson. Brunson to Powell. Now to Luka. Luka gets the screen by Melly. A switch. And Luka misses. Melly with the offensive board. Brunson gonna drive. Count that, baby, and a foul. Brunson going to the free throw line to shoot 1.
No, he's not going to be underrated very long. This man is about to get a payday. When you look at the
what's up, Jerome? What's going on, Topher? What's up, EP?
2 national championships at Villanova. The ability to understand the game, legacy, father played in this league.
All right, Jalen Brunson going to the free throw line to put the Dallas Mavericks up by a possible 1 point. We're tied at 89 with 8:29 to play. And he does. It is 90 to 89.
On the free throw. So a 3-point play there.
Here is Rondo.
Last year because of injury. They didn't have Dwight.
Rondo brings it up, crosses half court. Now he's going to pass it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard
just checked back into the game.
Shot is up, and Kawhi Leonard for 2. And now the Clippers are up by 1. Jalen Brunson with the basketball.
I'm sure Cleveland's family's going to appreciate you bringing that up.
He's going to drive. Count that, baby, and a foul. Jalen Brunson, back-to-back plays, back-to-back and ones.
And he just plays with poise. Takes his time in the pick and roll, bodies one. That little jab, that little step back, that makes that wing defender go back, makes Rondo go back.
Paul George picks up the foul. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line to shoot 1.
Technical move there.
And he misses it.
Missed the free throw, though.
It's a 1-point game, 92 to 91. Just under 8 to play.
Picking up his 3rd personal.
Rondo drives, kicks it out to Paul George, and Paul George for 3. 94 to 92.
That's why you bring in Rondo. That type of creation.
And here comes Doncic.
That gets Paul George an easy catch and shoot.
Got it to
shot that he doesn't
Porzingis.
have to work extremely hard
First
for.
stop gives it to Luka.
It's easier for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and that's Rondo.
Porzingis no good. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
That missed everything except the bottom of the backboard. Here's Kawhi, double teamed on the
Kawhi Leonard kicks it out to Batum. Batum gives it to Rondo, to Kawhi. and no good. Rebounded by Luka Doncic. Luka gives it to Dorian Finney-Smith, to Max Kleber, to Finney-Smith, and Finney-Smith with a three. Holy smokes! And the Mavericks go up by one. 6:45 to play in regulation, and a timeout taken Clippers.
All about his teammates making shots. You've done your job if you create.
What a game, folks. What a game. It's a 1-point game. Clippers take a full timeout. 95 Dallas, 94 Clippers. What's going on, Greg? Says, what's up, Trox? Sweating you from down here in Bilox, Mississippi. Sir, I love your channel. Hey, I appreciate that, SK. Yeah, we do this all year long. We do this for football, college basketball, NBA, UFC, boxing. Oh, yeah. We we definitely have some fun. Show us your biggest smile. Kyle is one of the best drivers out there. What's going on, Chanel Montero? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says, love you, sir. Joseph Silva says, from Dallas, Texas. Sainin says, thanks for having this channel, bro. For all of us who can't afford crazy cable costs. Hey, appreciate you for coming out. I do this all year long, so, you know, if you just like basketball, football, college, pros, multiple sports, UFC, boxing, things like that, I mean, come on back. What's going on, Ivan? Greetings from Mexico. Rooting for the Mavericks. What's going on? Jamal Black says, who do you pick to win the series? I am going with the Clippers, but Dallas is giving everything plus the kitchen sink plus the garage. They're giving the Clippers all kinds of fits. But it's going to come down really to Paul George. If Paul George plays at a high level, they're going to move on. If he doesn't, I don't know. It might be time to cancel him off the team. It might be time to cancel him off the team. Ain't no reason why the Clippers, with the team that they got, to make a deep run in the playoffs. I'm not saying no championship or anything like that. Just a deep run in the playoffs. You know, but, you know, once again this year, you know, he's been struggling again from shooting. UFC fighting tonight. Yes, I won't be live for that due to playoff basketball. But what do you call it? I will be live for some UFC very shortly. Got 2,500 on the Lakers to a 4-1 win. It all Trox? Really? Why you got to break my heart? Go against my team.
8 rebounds. And his team
hey, it's all good, though. All right, here we go. There's Kawhi Leonard. Got it to Rondo. Rondo's going to shoot it for 3. Rattles it in for 3.
You just can't say it.
Oh, man. And the Clippers go up by 2. Here's Luka Doncic. Got it to Kleber, and it's poked loose. Kawhi Leonard with the loose ball, and there's a foul.
Second team foul.
Porzingis takes the foul.
One thing Rondo knows is that he's going to be left open. The teams aren't going to get up on him, and they're not going to contest heavily, so he takes his time. He steps into threes. He knows that these are shots that he can knock down, and so to see him go 3 for 3 is impressive.
Hey, Linda, CJ is okay.
Our 7th lead change in the last 2.5 minutes. Rondo driving, and he's fouled.
Rondo gets fouled.
Slides into our camera operator.
Yeah, CJ is good, Linda.
122 playoff games with 5 different teams, including Dallas back in 2015.
I mean, I can't beat $15, but I do like YouTube TV.
And he's trying to will the Clippers to a win here in Game 1.
You get a bunch of
Great
channels.
play off the bench for Rondo, who was traded mid-season by the Hawks to LA.
And Rondo misses the free throw.
Rondo and I, and we're going to skip over that time and just move on.
Got to make
what
free
he did
throws.
with the Lakers and what he did with New Orleans.
But you obviously experienced,
and he splits the pair.
The whole playoff Rondo in the leadership, right? I mean, how
98 to 95, 6:06 to play.
And that was a learning moment for Rondo. And I think after that experience, because that was his first step.
Here's Kleber, gives it to Tim Hardaway. Got it to Dorian Finney-Smith, and that's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Finney.
Paul George takes the charge. Dorian Finney-Smith gets the foul.
Pushing, getting fired up.
3-point LA lead and possession after the offensive foul called here on Finney-Smith, charging into Paul George.
Can't extend that arm like that. You extend that arm, that's a foul every single time. Rondo with the basketball. Got it to Paul George, now to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard down at the block. Gives it to Rondo. Rondo got it to Paul George. Paul George shot no good, and Luka Doncic with the rebound.
His offense, though, has been quiet.
Luka Doncic, deadly from 3, got it to Porzingis for a jam.
Porzingis underneath for the dunk. Dallas within 1.
5:19 to play in the 4th. It's a 1-point game. 98-97. Clippers with the ball and the 1-point advantage. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Got it to Batum. Now to Rondo. Rondo's going to drive. Rondo, no good for laying. Porzingis with the rebound. Luka Doncic brings it up.
Since the first quarter, Porzingis. Here's Doncic. George is guarding him, but everybody else is watching him.
All right, here comes Tim Hardaway Jr. Gives it to Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith has
got it to Doncic. Luka can shoot it from anywhere. Get on him, get on him. No good. Rebounded by Kawhi. And we got a fast break. And that's an offensive foul. Paul George with the charge.
I'm going to have to see the replay on this one.
He wasn't even set.
That
was he square?
Because Tim Hardaway Jr. was not set. Yeah, I think that's a good one. The elbow in, he was not set, so they're challenging it.
Yeah, you got to challenge that because he wasn't set. All right, there's going to be a challenge. It's a 1-point game, 98 to 97, 4.5 to play. Hey, CJ, it's all good, brother. Sir, Clippers will win. Full report. What's going on, Tails Doll? Haruna says big love for Italia. What's up, Alex C? Kleber, player of the game. All right, here we go. We got the audio back.
Good point. The defender Hardaway not set. Watch the left elbow here. Catches Hardaway in the chest. Do you think this is going to get overturned?
Well, again, it depends on what the referee was basing the call off of. If they're calling it that, but if they're trying to say he was set, he was not set. And so it just depends. Like
it's going to depend on that forearm.
Charge block is one of the hardest things there. Even that, I don't think that there was much there. I like Tim Hardaway Jr. attempt at taking a charge, but
I say just jump it up. Call it a day, jump it up.
Zach Zarba, Trey Maddox, Brian Forte, our officiating crew on site. I think this is going to stand.
So after review, the ruling on the floor has been upheld. Hardaway was able to set his left leg and establish legal guarding position. It is an offensive foul on Paul George. Clippers lose their timeout.
So they actually
say what?
He was in legal guarding position for a personal foul on Paul George.
All I know is that I don't think we need that referee camera.
We got one job, refs. That was he was not set.
So it is Dallas.
Here's Donich. Got it to Porzingis. Got it to Tim Hardaway Jr. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for three. 198.
The Mavericks back in front.
We're going to have
here's Rondo.
Series. Tim Hardaway Jr. after taking the charge steps up, knocks down a three, and gives Dallas the lead.
Rondo. Got it to Marcus. I'm sorry, got it to Kawhi. Rondo now gives it to Marcus. Shot for a three, no good. Batum with the offensive rebound. And no good by Rondo for three. You got a lot of time. Why are you shooting threes? All right, here comes Tim Hardaway Jr.
9 assists, 9 rebounds.
Oh, stolen! And there's a foul. That's going to be on Hardaway Jr.
against Dallas.
Little dribble handoff there, and look, this is the thing about Tim Hardaway Jr. because he elevates so much on his jump shot.
Hey, shout out Omega S with the $9.99 super chat. NBA doing everything they can to make sure Clippers win. LMAO, with the refs' help, the Clippers still can't win. Clippers are trash. This should be a blowout by the Mavs. Blowout of the Mavs by the Clippers. And that is a Paul George. Got the two-pointer.
6 of 8 in the second half, and we're tied at 100 with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, how you start, it's how you finish.
Here comes Luka Donich.
Great second half.
Donich.
Doncic
got it to Finney Smith, and Finney Smith for three.
17 triples and all for the Mavericks.
103 to 100.
Now Doncic defending Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard gives it to Batum. Down to Marcus Morris. Turn around, gets the foul, goes to the free throw line to shoot two with 2:20, with 2:31 left in the fourth quarter.
And what I like about Finney Smith is that he just catches and shoots. He don't look, don't do anything. Just when you get that pass from Luka, he's going to put it right in that pocket. That shooting pocket is straight up and down. And for guys like Finney Smith, you know, he shot 39% from three, but it's on shots like that. Just
shout out to everybody.
Shoot. Don't think about
the 772 in the building. You guys are truly amazing. Love each and every single one of you. Marcus Morris misses the first free throw.
Don't forget ABC tonight. James Hart. Those are Celtic colors as he makes his playoff debut for the Nets.
What in the world?
Against the 7 seed Boston on ABC.
Like, come on now.
8 games together. Harden,
you're
Durant,
doing too
Kyrie
much.
Irving. That's it. Just 8 games together during the regular season.
And he misses them both.
The is Morris, who's normally
Luka Donich brings it up.
Shooter, misses both.
Those are two costly missed free throws.
He's been struggling.
Here comes Donich.
For 6.
Luka.
Doncic into the lane.
Shots up, no good. Kleber got it to Doncic. Doncic for three, airballs it. And here is Paul George. Shoots it for three off the front iron, no good. Porzingis with the rebound. Luka Doncic brings it up. We have a minute 50 left to play in regulation. And that's a block by Rondo. Here's Hardaway Jr. and his last touch by the Clippers.
It will stay with Dallas, but only 6 on the shot clock.
Got 6 on the shot clock, a minute 42 left on the game clock.
But Rondo completely committed to that block. Great fingertips, but right now, look, 1:45 to go.
Finney-Smith sets the inbound. Finney-Smith gets it to Porzingis. Oh, that's a foul. And Porzingis going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on Nicholas Batum.
Commits the foul, so both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Porzingis 3 of 4 tonight.
Porzingis has 10 points, 3 for 4 shooting at the free throw line. Regular season shooting 86%. It's a career high.
He only played in a few games before having to sit the rest of the season and undergo surgery.
Makes the first free throw.
Yeah, and don't forget about when he got into that tussle and he was, coming to the defense and he's getting into these little scuffles for Porzingis. That's what one of the things that the Dallas Mavericks knew that they needed to do in the offseason is.
And he makes them both. 105 to 100. 141 left on the game clock. There's a timeout taken by the Clippers. Don't Clippers send Mavs home last year? Forgot that, LOL. Or I'm sorry, didn't Clippers send Mavs home last year? Forgot that, LOL. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate that, Chief. Ellie says, go Dallas. I will be live for the Blazers and Denver. That'll be my last game tonight, as we've done 2 already.
Game 1, game 2.
All right, we are back.
At Staples.
A minute 41 left. It's a 5-point game, 105 to 100.
9 rebounds. You see the foul situation. Both teams are in the penalty. 2 timeouts left for Dallas, 1 left for the Clippers.
Welcome to the family, Shiloh.
LA ball, trailing by 5.
All right, Kawhi Leonard set to inbound the pass.
We talk about crunch time right now. Dallas
and got it to Marcus Morris. Got it back to Kawhi. Kawhi's going to drive. Step back jumper. Hits the front iron. No good. Dorian Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Luka Doncic.
So now it's Doncic.
Got it to Tim Hardaway Jr. off the glass and in. 107 to 100.
The drive by Tim Hardaway Jr., but
Paul George, he's going to drive and got the dunk. Paul George for 2. It's a 5-point game, 107 to 102. A minute and 10 seconds left in regulation. Finney-Smith with the basketball, gives it to Doncic. Luka Doncic with the basketball. Got it to Finney-Smith, now to Porzingis, and Porzingis with the jam. 109 to 102, 59.3 seconds remains in regulation. Kawhi Leonard gives it to Marcus Morris. Got it to Rondo. Rondo to Kawhi. Kawhi gets fouled. And that foul is going to be on Kleber.
With 48.4 on the clock and his team down 7.
And just a simple pass. Finney Smith gets to the middle of the paint, so he has both options. He's got right side, he's got left side, and Porzingis does the right thing.
All right, Kawhi Leonard's at the free throw line.
Once he gets into that 1-2 step, there's not much you can do with it.
Misses the first free throw.
At the free throw line, he made his first 6, but he's missed 2 down the stretch. Marcus Morris.
You got one job. Make your free throws. He is 6 for 8 on tonight. He's an 89% free throw shooter.
They were also the best three-point shooting team, and they're only shooting 31% here in game 1.
And he makes the second.
It's a 6-point
Six-point game with 48.4 seconds left. Both teams are in the bonus. Luka Doncic with the basketball. He's got a full court press on him. Got it to Brunson. Brunson.
And now a foul is called on Rondo.
Rondo takes the
Brunson
foul.
will go to the free throw line. Second personal on Rondo. And obviously, you know,
looks like they're going to go with the foul game for the last 37.9 seconds. Smart way to go about it.
You know, a lot of the detractors are going to come back out if the Clippers
have one timeout. And the Mavericks have 2 timeouts.
Pay attention to your opponent. Right
Brunson makes the first free throw, 110 to 103, 37.9 seconds left.
Picking you apart. You played one-on-one, Luka's hitting over the big and getting into your paint. You double team, they get to the right spots and they knock down threes. I actually really like T. Lue's defense and the Clippers' defense. The Dallas Mavericks just shot the ball well. If you play this exact same defense on another night, you might be up by 5. But right now, the Dallas Mavericks have answered every single situation that the Clippers have
And Brunson makes them both, 111 to 103.
Pretty good, holding the
Here comes Rondo.
Points in the last 5 minutes. Again, LA missed some free throws, but it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Rondo gives it to Paul George. No good. Luka Doncic with the rebound.
Doncic, a playoff triple-double for Doncic, 31 points, 11
Luka Doncic got a triple-double.
Brunson is fouled, and the Mavericks are
Brunson gets fouled.
6 away from stealing game 1 in LA.
And mark it, time of death, 4:02 Pacific. This game is pretty much out of reach at this point in time. The way the Mavericks
Luka Doncic has 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Third career playoff triple-double for Luka Doncic.
So 3 triple-doubles.
Brunson makes the first free throw, makes it 112 to 103. It's a 9-point game.
Growing exponentially. Every time this guy takes the floor, he can put a team on his back, which he did for 3 quarters. Got a lot of help in the 4th from his supporting cast. Brunson was great.
And he makes them both. It's a 10-point game, 113 to 103.
But we talked about in the open, it's not going to be Luka. Luka's going to be Luka. Can the other guys
Kawhi gives it to Batum. Got a block. Batum shoots it again for 3. Off the back heel, no good.
Paul George offensive rebound.
Rondo gives it to Leonard. Leonard shoots it for 3 off the front iron, and that does it. And Dallas steals game 1, 113 to 103.
But defensively, Dallas stepped up.
Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks stealing game 1
the opener in this best of 7
of the first round.
This series is.
Hey, this is a good series, though. It came down to that 4th quarter. It came down to that 4th quarter. What a game. 113 to 103. Kleber got put on a poster by Kawhi Leonard, and Dallas answered that poster with a W. What a game, though, folks. Canada curse continues for Kawhi, another loss. But, man, we've got some good basketball this postseason so far. 2 for 2? Like, come on now. Tail says Dirk Nowitzki. Hey, Dirk Nowitzki was a beast. Triple-double for Luka Doncic? Absolutely. But the game audio is finished, so we got a chance to chat it up for a little bit. Way to go, Dallas, says Malcolm. Absolutely. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks picking up game 1. So now the series is led by the Dallas Mavericks 1-0. Still a lot of playoffs left for round number 1. I think this series is going to go to 7 though. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but yeah, this series could go to 7. Billy says, "Wow, nice game for Dallas." Tone, what's going on, brother? Says Clippers continue to prove they aren't the same team in the playoffs. Mavs in 4 from a Lakers fan. We shall see. Go Mavs. Good job, Dallas. 3 to go. What's the final score, bro, between Dallas versus Clippers from Noel of Philippines? It is 113 to 103. Whoa, Kenny, 1988-07 says Mavs sweep. Oh, my God. Can we say a bold prediction alert? Let's go, Kenny. So much for avoiding the Lakers, says Oliver. Hey, got him. Let's go, Mavs, says Quanell. Dallas is my favorite team, says Billy. R says, did Chuck guarantee a Clippers win? Hey, y'all wrong for that. You know Chuck can't guarantee games. y'all know Chuck can't guarantee games. Oh, man. Good victory for the Mavericks. Absolutely. Luka Doncic did get a triple-double. Eduardo says, I love you all. Hey, we love you as well, Eduardo. Hopefully you guys will be back for the 10:30 game between the Portland Trailblazers at the Denver Nuggets. I will be live for that game. That will be my next game and my last game for the night. And then tomorrow we'll have 3 streams starting at 3:30, the Lakers and the Suns. Paul George played good. Yeah, he did. He got to He got to shoot better for 3. Overall, he shot good, but for 3-point range, he didn't play the way he should have played. I need Chuck to guarantee a Clippers win every game. That man game picks are insanely accurate for the other team. And again, Tone, and again. I've heard that and again. Paul George in playoffs. Yeah, Alexander. Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. Like, he used to be, like, when he was with the Pacers, he was pretty phenomenal with the Pacers in the postseason. He left and went to, what was it? From Indiana, he went to what? The Oklahoma City Thunder. He laid some dog turds over there. And then from the Thunder, he went to the Clippers. And he's been laying dog turds over here, too. I don't watch basketball, so someone help me. Are the Clippers out, or is it a series? It's a series. Like, yesterday's game was a do-or-die game. The day before, well, this past week was do-or-die week. But now the actual playoff series is happening. Today is game 1 of the playoffs. And we'll have some more game 1s tomorrow. And so it's a best of 7 in the first round, best of 7 in the second round, best of 7 in the conference finals, and then best of 7 in the NBA finals. I do kind of like best of 7s instead of, the best of 3 best of 5. But, man, I'll tell you what, though. Holy crap, what is going on in my ear? Hold on a second. There's something in my ears just god awful, what do you call it? Hold on. Let me see something. How come I can't? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Holy smokes, that was blasting in my ear. But yeah, I will be live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 3 hours, I will be live. Damian Billard, Damian Lizard, Trucks getting them naughty pop-ups. No, it's actually like ads that was coming in through my headphones. It's one thing I can't wait to get my software that I need, and I'm gonna create all the stuff. R says Kawhi, leave LA, please you bums. Trox, your head circuits need help from the Fords. Mr. AI Robot, cheers, brother. See you then. Hey, I appreciate that, Jorge.
Every road
Real
has
says
its
Hoodie,
challenges.
I'm sorry.
We say,
Real Hoodie says,
bring them on.
Laker Nation.
Rise to the challenge with
Why
the
is not
rugged
residing
performance
with
of the Honda
Clippers?
Passport, Pilot, and CRV.
Ooh, that's going to be a... Can he finally land with the Lakers?
Strikeout nonetheless has gone down. Goes down swinging. And the 1-2 pitch. Strike three. Eaton down looking. Everything leads to the line.
Says new guy.
Okay.
Swing
and a miss. Powered it right by him at 99 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Overpowered him at 100 miles an hour. And the 0-2.
Yeah, I want that
strike three. That'll do it as he strikes three out in the seventh and works out of a jam.
Okay, hold on. Are you guys still hearing ads? Daniel, are you still hearing ads? Okay. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Ads are gone now. Okay, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Los Angeles Flippers. Oh, man. Y'all are roasting the Clippers. Boston Celtics sweep the Texas Triangles. Rondo back to the Lakers next season. Clippers are trash. It's karma for trying to tank for the last two games. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be karma. Buffalo Braves, Bob McAdoo. I'd rather listen to ads than Dolan's brand. That's about to clap the Celtics. Laker Nation baby, says Linda. Leonard won't be fun guy tomorrow. Clippers raising the banner for making the playoffs this year. Hey, I'm sorry, but there is no playoff banner in my book. Hey, if you don't win you'll put up a division title, you put up a conference title, and you put on a world championship banner. Other besides that, nope. Put them little peanut cup banners and put them in where they belong, in the trash. That's my opinion. I'm a guy that, you know, when you put up a banner, it's supposed to mean something. Anybody can make the playoffs. Playoffs.
Playoffs? Are you serious?
Shout out to Jorge. But yeah, anybody could put up a playoff banner, But how many of those can put up a division title? How many of those can pick up a conference title? How many of those can pick up the championship? You know, that's the banner I want to see. You know, and that's going to make the teams play that much more harder. You know, playoffs. I'm just trying to win a game. Shout out to Jim Mora. Playoff Rondo, says Freddie. The playoffs. KP is the best. R says, I've been poor. I've been rich. I've been fat. I've been skinny. I've been old. I've been in the Hall of Fame. And one thing I can always tell you, the Clippers have always sucked. Oh, man, R. Yeah. I mean, Paul George got to step up, though, Tim. What time's that next game start? 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here they speak as if Dallas have already eliminated Clippers. It was only the first game. Yeah. It ain't over till, you know, there's a 4-0 lead or a 4-game win. You know, you got to win 4 games. This is only one. Pandemic P. Los Angeles Dippers. Who are you taking, Clippers or Mavs? I'm actually going for the Clippers. But, hey, I ain't going to ever complain about Tim Hardaway Jr. Go Blue out of the University of Michigan. Love my Michigan players, and I do miss Rick Carlisle. I wish Rick Carlisle could get fired from the Dallas Mavericks, and the Detroit Pistons can finally fire that bum name of Dwayne Casey. I can't stand Dwayne Casey. I want my guy back. If I can't have Larry Brown, give me back Rick Carlisle. But one of those two guys got to come back to Detroit. Like, and that's facts. One of those guys got to come back. Please come back. Oh, man. Reggie Jackson is a dumpster fire on defense. Lakers remember that. Casey isn't bad. Detroit is just bad. Nah, Casey needs to start playing his young folks. Like the 15th overall pick in Sekou Doumbouya. Like, I mean, come on. Play this kid. I know you got to play Jeremy Grant, and, hey, Jeremy Grant could be on the market. I'm just saying. Jeremy Grant could be on the market. You know, highest bidder wins. And give me some at least a first-round draft pick for Jeremy Grant. And give them minutes to Sekou Doumbouya and let him develop. I need to see him more on the court. He's a first round pick, 15th overall. He needs to play. Here in PST will not even be thinking of pajamas by then. Sorry, EST. Playoff Caruso is better than Playoff P. Hey, Playoff Caruso, though, I mean, I hate to say this because they're facing my favorite team out west in the Phoenix Suns, but Playoff Caruso is very dangerous. That dude, I don't know what. It's like he has a little flip of a switch. He flicks it on, and dude's unguardable, and he plays stellar defense. You know, and then when it's time to turn it off, he turns it off. Okay, I'll go to the bench. Oh, it's my turn to come back in? Okay, let's flip back on that switch and let's go back out there. Like, dude, do you ever have a stop button? Ballmer is already selling his Microsoft shares. What's going on, Ahmed? Says, hey, I'm doing good. How about you? Doncic had 31 points. Ain't Kawhi and Paul George supposed to be top-tier defenders? Oh, I forgot. It's the playoffs. Hey, you know which one I'm going to give you, Tone.
Got him!
Oh, man. This is my favorite time of the year, though. Playoff basketball, it's my favorite. It goes March Madness, then NBA playoffs. Caruso plays better in the playoffs because he knows his dad, Ernie Johnson, will be watching. Hey, they do look like a splitting image. I'm good because the Bucks won. Hey, absolutely. They won in overtime with 0.5 seconds left. Brick Brothers, 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, bro, did you see that, William? Like, why are you shooting that many threes? You have 2.5 minutes. And it was within reach. Like, go to the foul line. Go and power down low. Pick up those fouls. Like, stop. That's one thing about, today's NBA that gets me angry. Like, even back in the early 2000s, if you look at, like, the Shaq-led teams of the Lakers, like, when you got the Lakers in the bonus, it was always going to go down low to Shaq. And the Shaq was going to power you down. You're going to have to foul him. And then you're going to have to go and get those free throws. Now, granted, it was a hack of Shaq and things like that. But, they still got the teams in foul trouble. So now they can't play harder defense when it comes to, say, okay, Kobe Bryant on say, Paul Pierce. We'll just use this for an example. Okay? Shaq gets all these fouls, puts, say, Paul Pierce in foul trouble. Well, now you got to guard Kobe Bryant straight up. I'll take Kobe Bryant all day long in that situation. Like, that's what the Clippers got to realize. And, that's why I'm not a fan of Ty Lue as a head coach. I think Ty Lue won his championship solely because of LeBron. I don't think he can actually really coach like, say, a Rick Carlisle or a Greg Popovich or even a what do you call it, Phil Jackson. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, Ty Lue, he got to get it together. When you call the timeouts, you got to tell him, like, look, you guys are in the bonus. Power it down low, pick up those fouls, and make the free throws. That's all you got to do. I mean, Phil Jackson might be overrated. I mean, he did have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal and Scottie Pippen. I mean, he had, geez Louise. Lakers got Suns? Absolutely, Kelly. Go Suns. # we are the Valley. Mavs ones, Bucks ones. Why does it feel like opposite day? Jarrell says it's time for the Claw to leave the Flippers. Get Bayless, boys. San Diego Clippers. Phoenix Suns evaporates Lakers. Patrick Beverly is missing Lemon Pepper. Lou. Atlanta Magic City calling. But, all right, folks, I am going to get off, and I will be back in about 3 hours. The stream is already set up for 10:30, so I will be live for that. We'll probably start, roughly a couple minutes before 10:30. I'll have everything all set up and ready to go, and then we'll be live at 10:30, and then have a good time for the Portland Trail Blazers and the Denver Nuggets. Tail says Los Angeles Glitchers. Wow. Lakers tonight? No, it's tomorrow at 3:30. I'll be live at 3:30 for the Lakers and Suns game. I think that'd be my first game of the day tomorrow. Kawhi played the Lakers in free agency, and he had the bad luck ever since. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. Shout out to all the 155 thumbs up. You guys are truly amazing. If you haven't hit that thumbs up on your way out, definitely do so. I would definitely appreciate it if you are inclined to. And if you're inclined to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Go Lakers, Dodgers, and Rams, says William. Scoop says, shout out Kwame Brown. Hey, Scoop, shout out Kwame Brown. Facts. That dude's at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. He was just, I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, he was at like 3,000 people. Now he's at 100,000 subscribers in 1 week. He hit 100,000 yesterday. But, hey, he been speaking them facts. Hey, put that respect on my mama's son. put them facts on my mama's son. Hey, shout out to Kwame Brown, though. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. I will see you at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 3 hours. I'll see you then. With that being said, have a nice day. See you soon. He comes with that truth. Absolutely, Scoop. But I will see you all at 10:30.